Hello, guys. My name is Nidhi, and welcome to the Agentic Stand-Up Comedy Factory. Okay, so this is our project name, Agentic Stand-Up Comedy Factory, or you can say Agentic Comedy Factory. Okay, so this is your AI-powered comedy buddy that create custom roast jokes. Okay, so you can enter anyone's name and describe their personality, or you can choose a roast level like light, medium, or savage. Okay, and then AI will generate hilarious meme but the roast comedy script instantly. Okay, so here I'm going to show you UI for this project. Okay, and you can also know about how to work it. Okay, so here you can see this is our comedy roast generator project. Okay, so AI roast comedy crafted by our virtual comedy team. Okay, so here you need to fill roast intensity that you want, light, medium, and savage. Okay, and here target name, which you want to target person, or you want to target some object like glass. Okay, and you want to target some animals like cat, dog. Okay, so here you need to fill target name. So here I am giving target name, that is Nidhi. Okay, and here intensity medium. Okay, and here I'm going to write prompt. Okay, so Nidhi survive on instant noodles, sleep through alarm, and write paper in last minute. Okay, so here I'm going to click in generate roast. Comedy agent are working. Okay, so here you can see this is our roast script. Nidhi diet of instant noodle is either a bold experiment in a minimalism or a des- desperate cry for help from the test words. Okay, Nidhi sleep through alarm with such ease that she probably earning a PhD procreation procreation. Okay, Nidhi write with a last minute urgency that could put the author of the Mahabharata to shame. Okay, so you can see Nidhi love for instant noodles would be earned her Maggie sponsor or a lifetime supply for digestive enzymes by now. Okay, so you can see these are the lines for roast script. Okay, and here you can download it. Okay, I already download. So here after this I can check here this one. Okay, so I got this, everything is here. Okay, now we can check with another another with another prompt. So here I'm going here. Okay, so here I need to fill prompt and name of target, that is Kelvin. Okay, roast of intensity is savage. Need to click here. Comedy agent are working. Okay, so here this is our script. So this is the roast script. Okay, so what is the prompt? Believe pigeons are government drone, wear socks with sandals, talk to house plant. Calvin talked to his house plant, which is less disturbing than the fact that they are the only one who don't judge his ridiculous sock with the sandal combo. Okay, so you can see here this is also another line for roast, and these are the multiple lines. So you can also create via video by using this script. Guys, this is in English. You can do it in any language, like any Indian language like Marathi, Tamil, Telugu, Hindi. Okay, Bundelkhandi, Maithili, in any language you can do it. Okay, I'm doing it in English, so that's why I'm showing everything in English. Okay, so this is our project demo. Okay, I hope you like it. So now we are going to know about the project workflow and working for Agentic Comedy Factory. Okay, so how the project work? The Agentic Comedy Factory is an AI powered stand-up comedy generator built using a multiple agentic architecture. Okay, instead of relying on single agent, or you can say instead of relying on single AI prompt, the system break the task into multiple intelligent agent, each responsible for a specific role in the comedy creation process. Okay, so here you can see I have first step, that is user input. Okay, so the user provides target name, who the roast. Okay, and personality traits. Okay, and roast level, that is high, sorry, light, medium and savage. Here inside user input, you can import a target name. Okay, so who to roast, and personality traits like prompt. Okay, and traits, personality trends and quirks, and roasting level like light, medium and savage. You can enter here. I already show you UI. Okay, and joke written in agent. Okay, so this is the second step, joke written in the agent. So this agent act like this agent. Okay, this agent act like a stand-up comedy writer. Okay, so responsibility of this agent: understand the target and their traits, generate raw roast jokes, maintain humor style and structure, and avoid the abuse or offensive language. This joke writer agent. Okay, and here after this I have third, roast controller agent. Okay, so this is second agent, that is roast control agent, and step number is third, and agent number is 2, roast control agent. So this agent control the intensity and tone of the joke, this one. Okay, ensure joke based on the roast level, ensure the joke remain clean and meme worthy, balance sarcasm and humor, and prevent over aggressive or dull output. This one. Okay, this agent. And here this is the third agent. Okay, that is delivery agent. This one. Okay, so delivery agent formats the joke for a final delivery. This one. This will format the joke for the final delivery. It will clean the language, ensure the complete complete sentence. Okay, and remove the unnecessary narration and structure joke for easily reading or performance. Okay, and here this is fifth step, that is final comedy script. So this is like this, the user receives a polished comedy script here. Okay, clean complete joke and ready to read or ready to perform content. Okay, so these are the step of our project, and these are the workflow, sorry, this is the workflow for our project, and these are the steps. Okay, first of all you need to write input, then joke writer and roast control agent and delivery agent, and then finally you got your script. Okay, so now I am going to create folder. So here my folder name is new folder. Okay, and folder name is AI stand up comedy. Okay, here inside this I am going to create folders, that is, yeah. So this is my first folder, that its name is agents. Okay, and I'm going to create second folder, its name is what, utils. Okay, so I need to create these two folders inside this folder. Okay, now I am going to open this in VS Code. Let me check. Oh no. Okay, so here I am going to open my VS Code. I already have this code, but here I am going to open my folder name. In desktop I am going to search my folder. So here I want to create one file that is okay. So here this is the file that is requirement.txt, and inside this I have created this init file. Okay, now in this folder in utils I am going to create one file that is llm.py. okay, so here llm.py, this is my another file. Okay, and here in this folder I need to create another file that is init. In this folder init.py, and inside this I am going to create one file that is joke underscore writer.py. okay, and another file that is roast controller.py. okay, roast. Oh, I need to create this file here, so I move here. Okay, in agents folder. Now we need to create one file that is delivery underscore agents. .py. So delivery agent, joke writer, roast controller. Okay, so these are our agents, and here this is our requirement.txt. okay, so in this here I'm going to create one file that is f.py. okay, and after this I am going to create my .env file. okay guys, so like if you have GROQ API, then it will okay. Otherwise, you don't have any GROQ API, and then you can go and create from here. Create API key. Okay, so I already have API keys like this. Okay, so from you can click here and get your API key and paste it here in env file. Okay, right like this. Okay, so here I need to take this API. Okay, and GROQ API URL and GROQ model. This is our GROQ model, Llama 3.370 billion. Okay, versatile. So here this is our GROQ API URL. When you are going here and search GROQ API URL, so you got this one, http://groq.com OpenAI AI bi/chat/completion. okay, so this is our URL. okay, GROQ URL, create chat completion, this one. So I kept here inside the env file. okay, now what you need to open terminal. okay, here inside this. okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to create my virtual environment here in this folder. okay, so I got my virtual environment by using this command, python -m bnv. okay, so here you can see another folder I have, that is benv. This is for virtual environment. okay, so now I can activate my virtual environment by using this venv/script activate. okay, I'm going to enter, then you can see I activated my virtual environment. okay, so now I have requirement.txt. actually I already have code, so here I need to go and check there, and I need to paste it here inside this. okay, then I need to install this requirement.txt, pip install -r requirement.txt. Okay, so here everything is going to be installed. Okay guys, now after installing everything, I am going to create my joke writer file. Okay, so here I am going to import helper function, that is what, guess karo. So here I am going to import from utils dot llm. Okay, so I'm going to import call underscore llm. Okay, so this is the helper function that send prompts to the language model and return the generated text. Okay, so after this, from utils llm import call llms. Okay, now I am going to create one node, or you can say one function, that is joke underscore writer, and here I'm going to write node. Okay, joke writer underscore node. Here I'm going to pass state. So every graph has its, sorry, every like every agent have its state. Okay, so I'm going to define it. It define an agent node. Okay, state define the agent node. No, not state, sorry, this one, this function define the agent node. Okay, so define an agent node function. Okay, and we can call it joke writer node, this one. Okay, and that will be used inside the agentic graph, this one. Okay, and here I'm going to pass state, and this state so you like flow of information inside the graph. Okay, so here I'm going to create variable that is name equals to state. Okay, so here I'm going to pass variable that is also name. Okay, so it read the target person name from the share agent state. Read the target person name from the share agent state. Okay, after this I'm going to create threads. Okay, traits equals to, here I am going to pass state. Inside this I am going to write threads. Okay, and it will use to get the roast intense, sorry, yes, it will use for get the roast intensity from the state and default to the medium if it is not provided. Okay, so here like it is for prompt, like you need to describe what you have in your prompt. Now roast level is like it is here. I'm going to create another variable that is roast underscore level is equals to state dot get, and here I'm going to pass what roast level. I'm going to pass roast level colon medium. Okay, so here it like get the roast intensity from the state, and by default it is medium. Okay, so here this is the name, okay, that you want to target, and here you need to write your prompts like what, like you need to define what kind of stand-up comedy or a joke you want. Okay, and roast level is initially by default we have medium. Okay, get the roast intensity from the state, and by default it is a medium. Okay, so here after this I'm going to create a structure prompt that clearly instruct the LLM to act like a professional Indian stand-up comedy writer, not like a chatbot. Okay, so here I already have prompts. I need to shift. Okay, so here this is our prompt. Oh, what happening? Okay, so this is prompt. Okay, you are a professional Indian stand-up comedy writer. Okay, so this is the prompt. And task: write a 5 roast joke about a person name. Okay, this is the input, or you can say target, or you can say input. So I passed here name as an input, and personal trait here, this is the variable traits, and here roast level is this one. I use 3 parameters. Okay, and strict rule, very important. Okay, write in English only. Each joke must be one complete sentence. Okay guys, we are going to write it in English. Okay, so that's why I pass here English here. Okay, you can write in another language also. Okay, so do not break the sentence or cut the lie. No stage direction, no audience reaction, no narration or explanation, no break Hindi or force the English. Indian reference are okay. Okay, so this means like we don't like it is not going to force you in Hindi and English. I just want in English. Okay, or Indian reference are okay, and punchline must naturally land at the end of the sentence. Okay, meme worthy, sharp, savage but clean, no abuse, no slurs. Okay, output format, bullet point, only jokes and nothing else. Okay, so I want this in output, only joke, nothing else, and with the bullet points. Okay, so this is the prompt. Okay guys, this is our prompt. Now what I'm going to do, I am going to create one variable, that is jokes. Okay, so here I'm going to write jokes equals to call LLM. Okay, and here I'm going to pass prompt, this prompt. Okay, this one, and here temperature are used for randomness. Okay, temperature. So temperature equals to, I am going to pass 0.85. Okay, and here I'm going to return what? Jokes in double quotes. I'm going to return jokes colon jokes. Okay guys, so this is our first agent. Okay, this is just nodes, or you can say, so this is just a simple function. Okay, here you are going to create like a prompt, name. Okay, so this is like you need to create a joke, then by using name, traits. Name means target. Okay, and traits and roast level, that is like medium, high, or easy or low, whatever. Okay, so this is our first prompt. Okay, this is not first prompt, this is our first agent. Okay, now I'm going to write for code, delivery agent or roast controller. Okay, so after creating this file, okay, joke writer, I have forget, actually I was forget to create this file LLM inside the utils folder, and I already use this function. Actually I already write this code, so I thought I have this file. I forget. So first of all, this is first step, I need to create this file. Okay, and this is also I use in my code after this. Okay, so here I already show you from utils, folder name is utils and file name is LLM, and I'm going to import this function from this file. Okay, so here I'm going to import OS, that we can read the environment variable. So here import OS to read the environment variable like API. Okay, and I'm going to import request to make the HTTP call to the GROQ API. Okay, and here this is a variable at instance, or you can say instance. Okay, so load.env, that is used to read the read the what? Load all environment variable from the env file into the system. Okay, and here this is my GROQ API key. From here, okay guys, please use your own API key, don't use mine. I have deleted I will delete this API key after this video. Okay, and this is my GROQ URL. I already show you GROQ URL, this one. Okay, so create a model response for the given chat conversation. It is used for chat conversation. Okay, so after this this is the model I use in my project. Okay, so this is our code, and this is the function name. Okay, I already use there. Okay, so define call LLM. Here I'm going to pass prompt and temperature. Okay, so it is used for send the prompt to the GROQ LLM. This one are used to send the prompt from it is used to send the prompt to the GROQ LLM and return the generated text in the response. Okay, so this function here, these are the parameters, and temperature I already told you the temperature showing you randomness. Okay, so randomness of your output. Okay, if not GROQ. Okay, so here I'm going to check if API key, if not GROQ API key, then it will raise the error, runtime error. GROQ API key is missing in env file. Okay, so you can, if you don't have any API key or it will give you error, then you need to create again API key and put it into your env file here. Okay, so after this I have response equals to request.post. Okay, so make the post request to GROQ chat completion API. Okay, so here this is the GROQ URL and header, or here you can see authorization header with the bearer token. Okay, so like if you are if you have created your API key, then you need to use header like this, authorization key, authorization and content type, application and JSON. Okay, this is for like I'm going to make a post request to a GROQ chat API. Okay, so here this is for JSON, this is a JSON. Okay, so JSON equals to model. Okay, so model that will generate response, this one, and this is the message follow the OpenAI style chat format. Okay, so role equals to system, and contents you are saving Indian stand-up, you are sorry in content you are a savage Indian stand-up comedy roast, but keep it funny. Okay, so here role equals to user, system message, after system message this is a user, role of user and content type prompt. Okay, so system message set the personality and behave here, and now this is for user and its type content type its prompt. Okay, and its content type you are a savage Indian stand-up comedian roast, but keep it funny. Okay, so this is for system and this is for user message. Okay, and here I'm going to pass temperature. I already passed here temperature. Where is it? In function here, this one. Okay, and timeout is 16 seconds. Okay, and data equals to timeout prevent the app from the hanging forever. Okay, now I'm going to convert API response to a Python dictionary. That's why I use data equals to response.json. Okay, now I am going to handle the error, so I use error handling here. So here I'm going to write if error in data, if error in the data. Okay, so here I need to give indentation 4 times, 1 2 3 4. Okay, here if error in data, so error should be in double quote size. Okay, if error in the data, then it will raise runtime. So it will raise runtime error. Okay, runtime error. Here I'm going to pass f double quotes. Inside double quotes I need to write unexpected response. Okay, and here after this I am going to use column, and here inside this variable name, that is data. Okay, this one. If error in data inside this, it will raise runtime error. Okay, and unexpected, it will give you unexpected response. And here I passed data, and I need to close double quotes. Okay, so I close here, it is wrong, now it is correct. Okay, after this I need to write another condition. If choice equals choice is not in data, it will raise. So guys, I did mistake. Okay, if error in data, so I need to replace this line with this. Okay, raise, it will also raise runtime error. Okay, but what here I need to pass GROQ error and data this one, and its error, and it will give you a message also that that what kind of error you have. Okay, and if choice is not in data, then it will also raise runtime error and unexpected response. Okay, and data here I passed as an input. Okay, sorry, as a variable. Okay, and here I'm going to return data, and inside this I am going to pass choices 0 message and content, content. Okay guys, so this is our code for LLM. Okay, I hope you got it. I import these things. Okay, import OS, import request, import.env. I already explained. Import, I use GROQ API key, GROQ URL and model name. Okay, and this is the function. Okay, and here I pass, this is use, I already said that this is used for what tell me. Send a prompt to the LLM and return the generated response into a text. Okay, so that's why I'm going to create this function. Okay, here I'm pass prompt and temperature. Here if you are like if your API is correct, then it will not give you error, otherwise it will raise the error, that is runtime error. Okay, and it is said that GROQ API key is missing in env. Okay, and this is for response. Okay, for call the GROQ API key, I already explained these things. Okay, and this is for error handling. Okay, here you got data into a JSON format, so that's why I write here data equals to response.json, and this is for error handling. Okay, so if error in data, then it will raise runtime error. Okay, and again if choice is not in the data, again also sorry again raise the runtime error and return data choice. Okay, at it's in 0 index and message and content. Okay, so after this I am going to create our another file, but before moving there, we need to create this. Okay, I'm going to explain here joke writer also one minute. Okay, so return data choice 0 index message and content, so it's mean return only the generated text content from the model. Okay, and here you can see This file I kept here in LLM, sorry, in utils, and file name is llm.py. Okay, so I already create my utils.llm, sorry, joke writer. Okay, so here from utils this folder, from utils this folder name and file name llm, here .llm I import call llm. So that is call llm. Okay, I use this function here inside the joke writer. Okay guys, I already explained this file. Okay, now we are going to write delivery agent. Okay guys, after writing llm.py, okay, I'm going to write roast controller.py. After this I will write this file, okay, delivery agent.py. Okay, so here from the folder utils, okay, from utils and file name .llm, I'm going to import call llm. Okay, so you can see here inside this I have call llm. Okay, so I use this function here. Okay, and I'm going to define roast controller. So here roast controller, node, and here I'm going to pass state. Okay, and here this will use for control the roast, okay, like medium, joke level. Okay, so here jokes equals to, this is the variable name. I'm going to pass a state. I already explained what is the state. Okay, and here I write joke again. Okay, and after this I am going to write level equals to state. Inside this I am going to pass level. Okay, so it will tell you level of your joke. Okay, and after this I need to write prompt, that it will okay, so this is the prompt. I need to adjust this. Okay, so okay, so adjust this joke to roast level. Okay, so your joke should be in light or friendly. Okay, these are the levels. And medium, okay, so you want a medium level stand-up comedy. Okay, so light means it will give you friendly joke, and medium means it will give you stand-up, and savage means harsh but clean. Okay, so we have three levels: light, medium, and savage. Okay, here in variable here as a variable I pass joke, this joke. Okay, inside this prompt, so it will decide this joke like lightly or medium or savage. Okay, and after this I need to close this, and after this I need to create one variable, that is controller. CONTROLLED, controlled. Okay, so here call LLM function name, and this is the, I'm going to pass here prompt, so it will control the prompt. And temperature I took 0.8. It will show you randomness. Okay, and here it will return what? It will return control, this one, control jokes. And here I am going to pass controlled. Okay, so here this is the variable name, so we can control our our prompt. Okay, that is light, or that is medium, or that is savage. Okay, so here I pass this prompt, this one, and temperature, that's 0.8, and here it will return control jokes. Okay, and here I pass this variable. Okay, now after this I am going to create delivery agent. Okay, now I am going to create delivery agent. Okay, this is last agent of our project. So delivery agent, this file, like this I'm going to define in this file the delivery agent who's responsible to clean and polish and format the final roast jokes before showing them to the user. Okay, so here I'm going to import where here. Okay, so here I'm going to import from utils, this folder and this file name .llm. I'm going to import what call llm. Okay, I already told you I'm going to use this function everywhere, this one. Okay, okay, so after this this import a reusable function that send the prompt to the llm. Okay, I already said, I already told you that it, like if you are giving the like if you are, this is a reusable function that send the prompt to the llm and generate, and it will return the text. Okay, and after this I am going to define one function. Okay, so that is define delivery, define delivery nodes. Here I'm going to pass state are you state has the information of your conversation, all information of your conversation, like you are a chef or you have diary and you have a recipe in your diary. Okay, then you complete the like task 1, task 2, task 3 in your from your diary. Okay, like after completing one task from your diary, from the recipe, so you need to click done done done. Okay, and like if new person is coming there or doing chef work, then he will start from where did you left. Okay, I hope you got it. This is called a state. Okay, so like state has every information. Now delivery nodes. Okay, so the function act as a node in a agentic graph. Okay, it received the share state object produced by the previous agent. Okay, so here I'm going to create one variables jokes equals to state. Here I'm going to pass jokes. Okay, now after this, after passing jokes, here I'm going, I need to create prompts. So I already have prompts because it took lots of time, so that's why I don't want to write it manually. I already have. Okay, prompts, it will give you clean and polish roast jokes. Okay, and strict rules: keep each joke one complete sentence, do not split the sentence, make joke lighter and funnier if needed, English only. This will use only English, or if you want any other language, you can mention here. Okay, output, I want output in a bullet points. Okay, and here I pass joke, this joke. Okay, this joke and state of joke, this one. Okay, and after this I'm going to create what is it, guys? Response equals to, here response equals to here, 1 minute. So I'm going to create one variable that is response. It will use to send a prompt to the model. Okay, use for send the prompt to the model. Okay guys, so this is our response. Wait a minute. Okay, so this is the variable name response. Okay, response are used to send a prompt to the model. Okay, so that's why I use prompt. Okay, prompt call, this is the function name. Okay, it is going to call a function I have in this file. Okay, so here I pass prompt and temperature, and a slightly temperature, like it will give you randomness. I already told you a slightly temperature allow the creativity while staying control. Okay, so here after this PROMPT. Okay, so after this, okay, after this I am going to create lines. Lines is another variable. Okay, I'm going to pass this response and split. So remove prompt copy for the response. Okay, uh, if model repeat the instruction accidentally. Okay, I have comments in Hindi. Okay, no problem. Okay, so line equals to response dot split. Okay, so here it will use to split the lines. Okay, and clean jokes, I'm going to clean the jokes. Okay, line equals to for the line in a lines, if line dot strip start with hash asterisk. Okay, so every line start with asterisk. Okay, and final script it will give you in clean jokes. Okay, and return final script here. So here. Wait a minute. Actually, it should be in this line. Okay. Mm, mm, I need to check indentation. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Lines, temperature. So here I am facing problem in indentation. Here I give 1, 2, 3 indentation, but I need 4. Okay, here also I need to 4. Okay, now it is perfectly fine. Okay, so you need to match indentations. Okay, means indentation means you need to give 4 space. Okay, before write it. Now I am going to create our app.py file. Okay, so here this is our last or final final file. Or here I'm going to okay, I'm going to recite. Okay, I'm going to maintain this code. Okay, so here I wrote import Streamlit as st. Okay, because I am going to create UI. Okay, from typing I am going to import type dict. Okay, type dict means it will give you like data types. Okay, like you have from typing I'm going to import type dict. Okay, so here I'm going to import dictionary. Okay, that it will give you result or whatever you want in the dictionary, or you can we have different things in type dict, but I'm not going to teach typing. Okay, from typing I'm going to import dictionary. Okay, here from langgraph.graph I'm going to import state graph and okay, so when you are going to create graph by using langgraph, so you need to import state graph. Okay, and here I'm going to import from agent. So this is the folder name agent. Okay, here I'm going to import from agents, and file name, what is the file name? Joke writer. From joke writer I'm going to import joke writer node. So here you can see you have joke writer node. Okay, now again I am going to use agent dot roster controller. Okay, agent dot roster controller. Here I have this function name roast controller node. Okay, and after this I have another agent. Okay, sorry, same another agent in same folder, agents delivery agent. Here this is the delivery agent, and inside this I have delivery node. This is the node is just a function. Okay, so here this is our delivery nodes. So here you can see langgraph.graph import state graph and end. So it will tell you like it is like the brain of your agentic AI system. Okay, so what is it? State graph is a graph based workflow manager. Okay, so it like a map that tell you tell your AI agent who run first and who run next and who who run next to next and when to stop. Okay, so this is like a workflow manager. Okay, so who run fast, who run next, and when to stop, when to like if you are going to use start, then they will also like tell you who start first. Okay, so here I use these, and after this I am going to create a state. So it define the share memory, or you can say state that flow between all the agents. Every agent read from this state and write back to it. Okay, so here this is our state class. Okay, class name is comedy state, and here I'm going to pass type date. Okay, because we have variable, and sorry, we have name is key, and state type in str, so it is a key and value. So we have these thing in a dictionary. Okay, I already said that why we use state define the share memory. Okay, that flow between the agents. Okay, this is the name of the like target. I already said that name. I use name, that is variable. Okay, the person being roasted. Okay, and traits, like you need to write a prompt or you need to describe what you want. Okay, so personality traits. Okay, provided by the user. Okay, and labels like you need to put roast label like high, medium, or and savage. Okay, and this is for jokes. Okay, so here it will give you joke, and here it will control your joke. Okay, okay, control like if you have light joke, then light means friendly type. Okay, savage means harsh or some like difficult devil. Harsh but true. Okay, and medium, and it means like if it will give you medium levels of jokes. Okay, and this will give you final script. Now I am going to create graph. Okay, so here this is our graph. Okay, this is the variable name graph. I'm going to call graph state graph. Okay, this one. Okay, and here this is a comedy state. So I am going to create because a state based agent graph using the comedy state as a shared memory. Okay, so this state based agent graph using the comedy state as a shared memory here. Okay, this is the class, and here I'm going to add nodes, graph.node. So I'm going to add joke rights. So from where I import this in this file, joke right. Okay, so this one I am going to import here. I already import agents, joke writer nodes. Okay, this one, and here you can see after this is a like first node. Okay, and here graph dot add nodes. Okay, roast controller. Okay, so this is our roast controller from agent roast control. This is inbuilt. Okay, so here roast controller are used to control the like roast levels. Okay, so adjust the roast intensity. Okay, like it is lighter, medium, or savage, or dark, whatever. Okay, and here I import delivery nodes. Okay, from this file delivery nodes I am going to add here. Where? Here as a nodes. Okay, so this guys node like a function. Okay, so here this is the delivery nodes. Okay, and set entry points. So here this is entry point means first of all it need to write a joke. Okay, so this is a entry point. Pass joke to roast the controller. Okay, in roast controller this one pass the joke, pass the control jokes to delivery agent. Here this one this one, pass the joke to the roast controller. This joke will pass to the roast controller, that it will maintain the intensity of joke. Okay, and after this roast controller pass the control joke to the delivery agent. Okay, I hope you got it. So our entry point is joke writer. After this, joke writer pass to the roast controller to control its intensity, and roast controller pass the joke to the delivery. Okay, to the delivery agent. Now graph dot edges. So these are the edges, guys. Okay, so edges execution order using these are the execution order of the edges. Okay, like if you have tree and you already have edges inside the tree. Okay, so if you don't know about like nodes, what is the edges, like if you have doubts, then you can go and watch my generative AI playlist. Sorry, agentic AI playlist. I already upload in my YouTube channel, so go and watch there. And here graph dot add edges, I already explained. So here graph dot add edges delivery here, and this is the endpoint. Okay, start point, entry point, this is joke writer, and end point, this is the delivery and end. Okay, and here comedy equals to graph dot compile. Here I'm going to compile our graph, and like graph finished now. Okay, this is for make the workflow of the graph. Now we are going to start our UI. Okay, so install the UI. So here set st dot page set underscore page underscore config. So here I'm going to set our page. Okay, it's the title of the page and page icon and layout equals to centered. Okay, so it will give you this title in a center. Okay, so st means streamlit. Okay, and this is a page setting, so you can say set page config. Okay, now I am going to add custom CSS to our project. Okay, so here I need to paste because I'm not going to write like CSS or HTML. Okay guys, so here you can see this is the custom CSS for styling. Here I'm going to use st.markdown. I use in Streamlit. Okay, so this is for style. Okay, so you can like get your font URL from here. Okay, so here you can see these are like this is our CSS. Okay, custom CSS. This is for background and man. Okay, colors, or this is for input and text area field. Okay, like you have import, background color, border radius, color, font family, and padding. Okay, these are the parameters I need to like I need to in proper form, in this form, like I want font color. Okay, in RGB in this form. Okay, border I want to px solid. Okay, and border color, radius, color, and font family I want this font family and this one, and padding 8. Okay, and selected box, this is for selection of the box. Okay, so this is also CSS. Okay, and this is for button. Okay, if you are going to click on button, so it's background color of button. Okay, this is the class name of your like of CSS. Okay, so here background color, border radius, padding, font family, font weight, font size, and transition and width. So these are the these are I mean this is a CSS. Okay, so you can use these parameters. Okay, and this is the button hover. Okay, if you are going to hover on the button, then it will like it will transform in this form. Okay, and this is for title. Okay, title, font family, font weight, background, in which background you want. Okay, so these are the 4 titles. Okay, and this is for subtitles, font font family, text color, and margin bottom. Okay, so here this is for script box. Okay, like background color, border left, border radius, padding, margin top, front family, font family, and line height and white space. Okay, and here this is for step indicator. Okay, and this is for steps, and this is for step active, step icon. Okay, and this is for divider, like if you have any divider, so you use this CSS. Okay, And this is a like these are whole line, I mean these lines in a only css. Okay, unsafe allow html equals to true. Okay, so guys, like if you don't know css, okay, or if you are going to learn, I also don't know, but but I use in this code because I want to do some basic design. Okay, so like if you have any doubt, I upload my code on github, then you can go and watch there. I mention github link in description. Okay, so you can go and check this css. And after this I am going to write header section. Okay, st.markdown, I'm going to use markdown. Inside this I have some html. Okay, class title and comedy, this is our title, comedy roast generator. Okay, and unsafe allow html equals to true. What is it meaning? What is the meaning of this? So it actually does by default streamlit, like by default streamlit block raw html and css. Okay, st.markdown, this one by default html block, because html can inject script can do curse things, and html want to keep beginners safe for themselves. Okay, so streamlit treat it like boring test, so that's why we use this unsafe allow html true. Okay, so here in this line st.markdown. Okay, so this is also html. And here you can see AI power roast comedy crafted by your virtual comedy team. Okay, so this is like a subheading. Okay, after title. And here I also did unsafe allow html equals to true. Okay, so now we are going to use step indicator. Okay, so this is our step indicator. I will explain what is it. Okay, so step indicator means the step indicator is a UI element that visually represents the agentic workflow stages, even though the logic runs synchronously in the backend. Okay, it is like I will explain here. Okay, so if you have input like this. Okay, like it is showing you like this. Okay, import. Okay, so this is the class step indicator. Okay, and here you can see step icon. Okay, that is book. So like this as an input, so it will show you in UI like this book. And here this is the icon, step icon in book. Okay, and here for next step I have this icon. Okay, looking like agent working. Okay, so it means agent are working. Okay, like if it is running, then you can say agent are working. Okay, and this is for step icon, this one. Okay, it means roast ready. Okay, so here I have three step indicator. This will uh, this will show in your UI. This step indicator here is a UX elements that visually represent the agentic workflow stage. Okay, like it is working agent. Okay, like this, and this is for ready the roast. Okay, and this is for input. Okay guys, so here like if you have input, so it will like this. Like if your agent are working, so it will show you like this. Okay, if roast are ready, so it will show you like this. Okay, so this is a horizontal steps. Okay, step indicator. Okay, so now you can see after this step indicator we move here input section with better spacing. Okay, so here these are the column 1 and column 2. Okay, so sd dot column I use 2 column. Okay, create a 2 column layout for a cleaner UI. Okay, so with call, so this is showing in left side here. Okay, so name equals to sd dot input. Okay, target name, it is input. Okay, target name, label show the above the input, label show above the input. Okay, and place holder equals to enter the name to the roast. Okay, and it is in a gray hint text inside the input. Okay, and help means help equals to who is getting roasted today, who is getting roasted today. Okay, so tool tips, so on when you are going to hover, okay, then it will show you who's getting roasted today. Okay, and column 2, okay, so st dot selected box, roast intensity light, medium and savage. Okay, so how spicy should the roast be? Okay, so this is showing you like what you want, light, medium or savage kind of roasting. Okay, and here this is traits, means label for the traits input. Okay, it means like you need to write some prompt that you want to do, you want to create a stand up. Okay, so with the help of these prompts you need to write, tool need to write the stand up. Okay, so this will also have placeholder, height and help. Okay, so in this in placeholder describe their quirks, habits or funny traits. Okay, and height equals to 100 and help what makes them un unequally roast worthy. Okay, and st dot mark unsafe allow html equals to true. Okay, so this is the class of divider class. And okay, now we are going to generate the button, okay, with better placement. Okay, so st dot button like generate the roast, this is the button name. Okay, if not name or not threads, okay, so it will give you warning, please fill the both name and threads. Okay, else like if you are like if you didn't fill details, okay, then it will show you, okay, comedy agent, like if agent are at work. Okay, like if if your field is empty, okay, field is empty, okay, then it will give you error, please fill in both name and traits. Okay, otherwise it will show you like if you have like if you have already, if you already fill target name and traits, okay, then it will show you this comedy agent are at work. So with the st dot spinner comment, it will give you comment comedy agent are at work. Okay, and it will show you progress bar also. And here I pass 0 for first. Okay, and simulate progress bar better ux. Okay, so I use I in the range of 100 and it will show you progress bar 1 to 100. Okay, so like it will show you 10% 20% like this. Okay, I plus 1. Okay, so actual processing is equal to result equals to comedy f dot invoke, so it will invoke name, traits and labels. Okay, so it will give you and result name, traits and labels. Result in result it will take name, traits and labels. Okay, now after creating button, okay, we move here in success message. Okay, so st dot balloons, like it will give you lots of balloon in the screen. Okay, and like if it is successfully run, okay, then it will give you a roast generated successfully, this result. Okay, st dot success, it will give you roast generated successfully. And here st markdown, okay, I use unsafe allow html equals to true, that it will not block some css. Okay, so st dot markdown your custom roast script. Okay, and here I use that dash. Okay, and here it will give you final script. Okay, and again I use unsafe allow html equals to true. Okay, so here I need this is for download the script. Okay, this is the download button, level equals to download the script, data equals to I use result, this result. Okay, inside the result I have this thing. Okay, so final script, here I pass final script, and here final name equals to roast name dot replace with this, and it will give you file name. Okay, like like I want to create file. Okay, like if you have if you already have a roast story, okay, then it will say with name I mean target. Okay, like I'm going to search with my name, so it will give you name and replace with your name and in text format, so it will give you a file in the text format. Okay, like if you are going to enter nidhi, so it will give you nidhi dot text. Okay, and mime equals to text and plan. Okay, so it will give you text or plan. Okay, so here this is for footer. Okay, here I also already pass unsafe allow HTML equals to true, means it will not block the some custom CSS. Okay, it will allow everything. So here st markdown equals to generate with AI LLM, sorry, generated with AI. All roast are in good fun, made for comedy lovers. Okay, so it will, this text will show you in footer. Okay guys, now I am going to run this project. Okay, so I have finished everything, every step and every files I have completed. Now I'm going to run our project. Okay, I'm going to run our app.py. I have already finished my app.py. Okay, but guys, if you haven't installed requirement.txt, okay, so we have these libraries, or you can say Streamlit, python.env, request, LangGraph, langchain. Okay, so I need to install this. Like if you haven't installed, so then you need to click here in this command. Okay, pip hyphen r install requirement.txt. Okay, so by using this, okay, pip install hyphen r requirement.txt. Okay, so I already finished everything, so requirement is already satisfied, so I don't need, but I am going to tell you that you need to install this. Okay, like if you haven't installed, then you need to install now I am going to run my code. Okay, so here after installing, I thought I need to clean this. Okay, so here I'm going to run this command, streamlit run app.py, then hit enter. Okay, so here this is our project. Okay, so here target name, roast intensity and personality traits. Okay, here describe the quirks, habits or funny traits. Okay, so actually I thought you guys confused here in app.py. Okay, so I explain again. Okay, so this is the state. Okay, this state has all the information. Okay, no, this is not this is a state, and this is the class of like class name of state. Okay, that is comedy state. Okay, and these are the nodes and edges, entry points. Okay, and this is and edges. Okay, so this is our graph. Okay, and here I'm going to style our UI, so comedy roast generator. Okay, so this is the page title, page icon, this one. Okay, and layout center. So here comedy roast generator, so if I am going here, so this is showing you comedy roast generator here, this one. Okay, now here after this you need to move here. Okay, so this is the CSS. Okay, this is CSS. I need to move here. Okay, and here this is for comedy roast generator. Okay, an AI powered roast comedy crafted by virtual comedy team. Okay, so here, oh, okay, so this is for comedy roast generator and AI powered roast comedy crafted by your virtual comedy team. Okay, so this is our main title and this is our heading. Okay, I already show you, this is our main title, this one, and this is our subheading. Okay, and this is its CSS page title, I mean page style. Okay, this one page setup. Okay, page title, so we have title and page icon and layout. Okay, comedy roast generator, and here also I have page title and subheading, AI powered roast comedy crafted by virtual comedy team, this one. Okay, now this is also CSS. Okay, so I have two columns, column 1 and column 2. Okay, so first column has input text. Okay, so these are the column ones. Okay, so this is our column 1, so this has input text. Okay, column 1, so it has input text. Okay, in placeholder it is showing the name to the roast. Okay, and who's getting roasted today. So here you can see this is in first column, enter the name of roast and who is getting roast today here. Mm, okay guys, so enter the name to the roast, and here you can see in column 2 light, medium and savage. It is giving you roast intensity and how spicy should the roast to be will be. Okay, so here this is showing you light, medium and savage. It is the roast intensity. Okay, this is column 1, first column, and this is second column. Okay, now this is for traits. Okay, so describe their quirks, habits or funny traits. Okay, personality traits. Okay, what makes them unique, roast worthy. Okay, this is for personality traits. Describe their quirks, habits or funny traits. Okay, so what you want or what kind of roast you want, you can fill here. Okay, then this code is for button. Okay, generate roast. You can see here, this is the button name, generate roast. Okay, and here this is the warning, please fill in the both and trades. Okay, so like if you haven't fill like target name and trades, then it will give you error, please fill the both, or otherwise it will give you comedy agent or work, this one. Okay, so here if I am going to fill this, okay, I am going to fill, I have this. Okay, so terrible at cooking, forget name instantly, awkward dancer. Okay, so I'm giving my name here. I want to roast myself first. Okay, so Nidhi is terrible at cooking and forget name instantly and awkward dancer. Okay, so I want to write here savage. Okay, roast intensity is savage. So what what we we will get here, wait a minute. Okay, so this is the balloon. I already saw that, I already explained that these are the balloons in my code. Here you can see where is the balloon wave. Somewhere I wrote for code for balloon also. This one. Okay, so this will give you balloon. Okay, like if you are going to create here generating, so it will show you this one, comedy agent are at work. Okay, this means this one, this line comedy, or this is our balloons. Okay, so this is for balloons, roast successfully. I got here this one, roast successfully. Okay, and here. This will I said that is showing you comedy agent are at work. Okay, this one, comedy agent are working, this line, comedy agent are working, comedy agent are at work, this one. Okay, okay, these are the balloons, this line. Okay, so I hope you got everything from UI. I thought you guys have died, so I explain again. Okay, so now after filling my name and roast intensity savage, and this is our a description of like what you want in, like give some prompt. Okay, so here Nidhi's cooking is so bad that the aromas of her dishes can clear out a room faster than a fire alarm, which is why her kitchen is always empty. Nidhi has a specific talent for forgetting her own name, while introducing herself, a feat that require year of practice. Okay, Nidhi dance like Bollywood trend break that you can't look away from even though you really want to. Okay, so Nidhi open a restaurant, the healthy inspector will be the most frequent customer and food poisoning will be the house, especially. Oh my god, Nidhi memory is so bad that she forget the friends names but somehow recall every recipe she's ever want, which is why her cooking is still work in progress or a work in arson. Okay guys, so this is the this is our script for stand up, or you can say roast. Okay guys, so you can also fill any another topic. Okay, so here microwave fish for lunch and talk in meeting about nothing, use too many buzzwords. Okay, so here I need to replace this with this, and here I need to give name here, and I give name Uma. Okay, and its intensity is medium. Okay, you can choose any light, medium, or savage. Okay, so here generating roast. Okay, now roast generated successfully. So you can see here Uma's lunch is so notorious that the fire alarm in the office is basically a daily reminder that she is microwave fish again. Okay, when Uma speak in meeting, it's like a watching a Bollywood movie without subtitle. Okay, confusing, lengthy, and completely incomprehensible. Okay, Uma use buzzword like they are going out of style, which is ironic since her idea are always outdated and should be sold at the discount. Uma has magical ability to use the 10 buzzword in one sentence while say absolutely nothing of substance, leaving everyone both confused and amazed. Okay guys, so this is our script for roasting Uma. Okay, and this is the personality trait I gave here. Okay, and here you can download the script. Okay, so I already show you how. I already show you in download. Okay, so I will save name in download section by using roast and name of the target. Okay, so here you can see roast and Uma is what? Uma is the name. Okay, so I already show you here roast underscore name Uma and replace with underscore roast underscore Uma. Okay, then extension is in dot txt, in txt. Okay, so that's why I got my file with name Uma. I already download lots of files, so here I need to go there in my download folder. Okay, I haven't download. What happening guys? Okay, let me check again. Okay, I got Uma. Okay, so I got everything in this text file. Okay, Uma roast Uma dot text. Okay, in this file. So guys, I hope you got it. This is not a like a basic project. I use a different kind of agent. Okay, so this is totally based on agentic AI. Okay guys, so this is our project. I have finished. I just completed now, and this project demonstrates how agentic AI can collaborate creatively to generate stand-up comedy using LangGraph and Streamlit. LangGraph means agentic AI. Okay, thanks for watching. If you like my video, please do share, subscribe, likes, and comment. Bye bye.